Hello. I almost said good morning. That's how long of a day it's been. Good evening. Welcome to the GeekGirlCon wrap-up stream. My name is Teryn, pronoun she, her. Accidentally wearing my Discord profile message, or profile picture that Emeraldo, who I see in chat, drew for all of us on commission. I'm accidentally wearing the same gray tank top mock neck sweater here in the TV on your bottom right-hand corner. And I'm joined by a fellow Twitch team member.
I'm Jannae. Pronouns she, her. I did not get the memo about dressing like our avatars. So I am wearing a gray, nope, it's green. Although maybe it is gray. I don't know. Fleece. But my hair is up in a ponytail, and I've still got my glasses because LASIK scares me.
Fair enough. I didn't realize how scary it was until I heard some stories, and I was like, you know what? There's some considerations there, and I respect your medical decision on that part.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a total. I realized it like a few seconds before I went live. I was like, you know what? I'm wearing my unofficial uniform here.
I love it. I love this happy happenstance.
Yeah, and I love that above me there is still, if I can point to it, a lovely cat butt.
Pet.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Pet.
Pet. A wild.
What's the command again? Pet.
I think it's exclamation point pet.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. Yes. All right. All right.
We have spotted a wild pet. I know. I'm so proud of him. I have a very scaredy cat, and I gave him some treats, some catnip treats to calm him down. And it seems to be working because when I brought out this folding room divider, he did not freak out. And he in fact moved to where he can be seen on the camera. So, wow, growth.
Yay! We love some character development.
Ooh, Emerald, are you gonna draw with us on stream as we recap our best moments here? I'm excited.
Yay!
So, I guess we'll just get into what the stream is. It will be uploaded to YouTube to canonize all of these wonderful events, but we're basically doing a wrap-up of our top 10-ish moments here that we had this year on stream. So, these are, like, I think they're, Emerald, I think, here in chat helped us come up with these, as well as, like, everyone. I say everyone else on our lovely social team. It's mostly Emerald.
It is Emerald.
It's not that, like, we have others and they're not lovely. It's that Emerald is basically our social team, so we appreciate you very much. And Prime, who is with us in spirit, but not on camera today, off in Holiday Wonderlands, I believe, helped us actually make the video. She made all the videos for us, the little intros and outros that we're going to see. So yeah, is there anything else? Did you want to give... I don't think we need an icebreaker. I think we know who we are. But do you want to... I guess, do you have any... Because I've seen some of the previews to, like, get ready for the stream. But, like, do you have any predictions about, like, some of what our top moments were? Do you have any favorites, maybe?
I hope that the lembas bread clip makes it in. You know,
there may or may not be
popular. Food. Yeah, I really hope there's some food ones that have made it, because those streams are so fun.
Yeah, those are some pretty heavy hitters. They take a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, it's a really fun, like, coincidence of, like, you know, the geek culture and, like, hey, I can't do magic. I can make bread.
I mean, cooking. I could. I think that's kind of it can qualify as magic.
Yeah, that's how people. I wouldn't say I'm like a baker, but like baking is probably my favorite. Like one of my favorite hobbies. I mean, you get to eat it. What's not to love, you know? And it's usually good,
unless it's bad. Yeah.
I won't say what happened to the banana bread I baked this weekend. It may have mistakes were made. With the oven, but I'll take responsibility for that and just finish my banana bread. Anyways, but yeah, there is. People think it's really finicky, but you know you can do quite a bit. It's more forgiving than you think. If anyone out there is thinking about trying baking, try it. Maybe we'll have a recipe for you tonight, or a 10-second clip of one. and
Yeah,
you go to our
one
YouTube
anything.
page to find the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Emerald, you do add the ingredients to a cauldron, and that's magic. I think that's alchemy, potion craft, all of the above, and pyrotechnics, because you're setting it on
Yeah.
fire, kind of. All right.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. We have 10, our top 10 clips, and then we'll before we get to number 1, we have like some staff favorites. And then maybe we can talk about our
Yeah.
favorites if at that point they haven't yet made the cut.
Okay.
So
let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
switch us over to our fancy little bloop. I know we're on TV and we're watching another TV. It's pretty great.
Very meta.
Yeah, so we're just gonna watch some clips here. I think we'll just pause after each one. And then yeah, reminisce, give some behind the scenes, all of the above. So let us know if it's too loud, too quiet, any of that stuff. Let's get into it. Clip number, I guess, 10. We're not starting from 1, we're starting from 10. Oh, Emerald making a clip of the clips.
Wow. Oh my gosh, even more meta.
Wow. We appreciate you. All right, are you ready? Here we go.
Do it.
Hippopotamonstrosesquippedalophobia might have quite the effect on someone reading words like anti-disestablishmentarianism, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. Prime.
Fear of long words.
That's it.
Yay!
Wow. I am very impressed Joe said all that in one go.
Yeah, and like no stumbling. I wonder how many
like
times he practiced that.
It was smooth. There was like when I rewatched the clip, I thought that entire paragraph was one word, and it almost was, but it was, I think, 3 words.
It looked like it could. Yeah,
I think it was 3 words total. That was from our Halloween Jeopardy stream, and Joe, I think, made like they have like sorry, it wasn't Jeopardy. a quiz like game. Yes. I think we called it. May or may not be in jeopardy while trying to answer the questions because of the Halloween scaries. But yeah, it was I think he put in all the questions and stuff, and then we had some lovely guests try and guess, and I don't remember who won, and I feel slightly bad that I don't remember who won. As a viewer, I felt I won because I was, guessing in chat and being hilarious, but I don't remember who actually won. I think Joe won because he made the game. But
yeah, I agree.
But yeah, that was a fun. I love when everyone gets to dress in costume as well. That's always fun,
Yes, and Prime's costumes are always A+.
Yeah, and I think we can like go back and see like everyone's backgrounds as well were very thematic.
Oh, yeah.
Prime always has the fancy lighting. Miriam always uses the Discord filters to maximum effect. To be very in the mood for things. So yeah, much appreciated. Very good. I don't remember. Julia's in the lead. I don't remember if Julia won, but yeah, Prime got this. How many points was this even worth? I'm gonna fast forward through a little bit. 200 points. Not enough to take the lead. Actually. Yeah. Oh well, that's all right. She got closed the gap a little bit. That's right. Miriam did get the final question. That ended up being a Mean Girls joke. So I don't think that's one of the ones we're gonna get to. It may be. Actually, that might be. I won't say the reference. That might be on here. Actually, I don't know. All right. So yeah, that was somewhat recent, but fun stream.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
I hope
for
we do another
9?
trivia soon. I just love trivia.
Yeah, I love trivia too. I think at one point we had ambitions of doing a monthly trivia, but it didn't work out.
So maybe for next year we'll figure out how to incorporate more trivia.
High stakes, real prizes trivia. Yeah. Maybe we'll do like the trivia where you're on like one of those water dunker machines.
Oh my gosh.
If you don't answer the question right, your chair drops and you just land in water. We'll think of a way. We'll think of a way to make it exciting. Are you ready for clip number 9?
All right, let's do
Are you ready to find out if I set this up correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next one. Yes, I did it.
Number
So
9,
it kind of
yeah.
sounds like to me you enjoy doing more of like the villainous roles.
I'm technically bifactional. I do both Jedi and Sith. However, it is always fun to be a little bit evil.
Oh, did they say bisexual? Because that's what I wanted her to say.
Oh my gosh. I sure hope so.
Yeah, so this one was actually Mary McGinn here at Con. This was at Con Live. Or sorry, not Con Live. That's what we did over the pandemic. This was real in the flesh Con, which is not the new name. Not what we call it. But yeah, this was as you can see, October 7th and 8th of this year. Bifactional. Yes. All of the buys, I think. Oh, Playtest Northwest, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're reliving some memories. Hope you enjoy some clips that we're doing. Happy to have you here. So yeah, Miriam made these little flowers too, right? The little felt flowers.
The little the pipe cleaner flowers.
Yeah,
which was part of another stream from this year, and maybe it's a clip. We don't know yet.
Maybe. It may or may not be a craft, I think we can say.
Definitely a craft from this year.
Yeah, and I'm just so happy sound is working for this clip. I'll give an update at the end of the stream, but we're working on getting our the VODs that we have from Con up to our YouTube channel. We will absolutely be uploading those before the end of the year as to like wrap up our year on Twitch. And part of that was we actually streamed live at Con this year, our first time doing something like that. We had many long hours with the sound crew who were wonderful, but we had some sound problems. But everything it's working now. Even in the future to when this was filmed, I'm still nervous that something's gonna go wrong because it was that kind of a day. And you were running around doing con ops and stuff, that right?
Yeah. So it was really fun just to be able to like see a lot more of Con, and all of like the different panels and the expo hall and all of, like the different game demos. Well, so lots of stuff at in-person Con. So join us next year.
Yes, absolutely. Dates to be decided.
Yes.
Streams to be decided. I love the clipception that I'm seeing. We're a TV inside of a TV right now. Miriam is inside the Matrix right now. Using our lovely retro theme that we had this year. But yeah, I love my dream was, obviously we had other things to worry about, but that we got more and more accessories to fill out the table throughout the weekend. Sadly, just little baby Yoda and I think Boba Fett there.
It's the Mandalorian, not specifically Boba Fett.
I see.
Or I guess not.
Did you source those? I don't remember.
Yes, they're little the Lego brick heads.
Huge. I mean, at one point we had tarantulas and all sorts of other bugs. We had Mistwinds, the tabletop game. We had a lot of things on this table. We had a cosplay contest. We had so many things on this table. Sadly, not all at once. That would have been a fun interview. We had a band. We had the 8-bit band. Yeah. Many things. But yeah, Con was very fun.
I really liked the little bonus clips that we were able to show on Twitch.
Like this one.
Exactly. This one.
That honorably made the top 10. So this was a good time. Great job interviewing Miriam as well. Or not interviewing Miriam. Great job, Miriam. Doing a lot of the interviewing as well as J Fun.
Miriam, yeah.
Right.
Enjoy doing more of like.
Let's go to the end. Let's see. Clip number 8.
Number 8.
Colorful picnic. What should I... Oh, spoilers. What cookbook shall I choose, and what color? Green's a good color. I like green. Oh, this looks good. Nerdy Nummies. This book was definitely here in the green section this whole time. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something in here. We'll be making D20 bakes of green. Next up, using a knife to cut out these hexagons, which is surprisingly tedious, but also very efficient and space-saving. Time to have fun with some Settlers of Catan pieces. And just now realizing I could have used one of these as a template, actually. Alright, into the oven they go for 8 to 10 minutes. Here's where we look at this template and go, nope, I don't want to cut that out. So I'm looking through my cookie cutters to see if I have something similar. Like a flower could work, and I think that this six-sided star will definitely work for a template for an atom cookie. After the cookies come out of the oven, they should look very nice and lightly brown, but not brown around the edges. It's important to let them cool all the way before you start decorating.
Wonderful. Round of applause for
Yay!
that performance from Emerald. The
Yes.
dramatic bookshelf reading. I'm always
Yes.
here for.
The
Your
reveal.
color-coded bookshelf, I much appreciate.
And the twinkly lights. Also, I'm just
Yeah.
impressed with the sheer number of books.
Yeah, we got, and these are some thick books.
Yeah.
These are not light reading books that we got going on here.
They are those bookshelves too are very well decorated. That little trinket.
Oh, that little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even the lights match the green section.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the dramatic reveal of the cookbook. A wonderful job, Emerald. These like little D20 cookies, so cute. I haven't made sugar cookies in so long, and it is the season to do it. So I think that's the next thing I'm gonna make for myself.
Yes.
I don't have the fun selection of cookie cutters, although it's a good point that you could use just about anything to cut out some cookies. If you have some sort of knife and some creativity. Jannae, do you like sugar cookies? Do you have a favorite holiday cookie? Let's just talk about food, because
I do love a good sugar cookie. Last year I got one of those cookie decorating kits because I wanted to try decorating them, but I was being a little lazy. Those are purely for just decorating. Do not try to eat them. But otherwise, my favorite cookie, I would just have to go with a solid chocolate chip classic. I like the crispy on the edges, but gooey in the center. And now I want chocolate chip cookies. I'll have to find some.
yeah, I mean, that all sounds really good. I think I made you. Didn't I at one point bring you some cookies? I don't remember what kind.
Oh yeah. Well, they were snickerdoodles.
Oh,
Were they?
okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think it might have been one of those Trader Joe's mixes where it's like snickerdoodles but something slightly different. I want to say they had like cornmeal or something in them.
Oh yeah.
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 I think that was one of their like fall mixes. But yeah,
Mhm,
throwback
mhm.
to random
Mm.
cookies because I had to give you a cable or something. And I was like, hey, do you want cookies
Yeah,
with
I
that?
think I was like, what a deal.
Yeah. What a steal.
Yeah.
I love that everything's green and painted, but slightly different, right? It's like some are off green, some are like inverted color schemes.
Mhm.
I mean, you can see why people love our food stream so much. I mean, it's geekdom, it's foods, it's fun shaped cookie cutters. It's all wrapped up into one.
Yeah. Good times. I think this was our rainbow picnic stream.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was, and then I want to say Tina had. No, I had yellow, and I think I made a lemon tart.
Mm.
And again, now I am just hungry.
Yes, Emerald confirms. And by the looks of this clip, Emerald was blue.
No, green.
Red. Oh, green. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making some fun. All right. That was number 8. Are you ready for number 7?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, well, it's playing, so I hope so.
You did it.
Yeah, only one of us had to survive. That's why I didn't mind taking a chance.
Yeah, no, that was smart.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get the high five in.
Heck yeah.
Oh my god.
We all have such beautiful smiles. Okay.
All right, so don't be greedy.
Or
be greedy.
Yeah, right?
Where a person's gonna go, yeah.
Oh. Oh, this
Alright.
is funny. I like this.
This game is gonna be a train wreck.
Yeah.
Good old Mario Party.
Oh my gosh. Mario Party's so fun. I also
Gonna
love that
go.
the Goomba just like did a headbutt instead of a high five because he has no arms.
I know. Yeah. It would have had to be like a soccer bicycle kick or something.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. What do you remember what the theme of this month was?
Our Mushroom Month, I think.
Oh, Mushroom Month. Oh, what a
Yeah.
good month.
Christina, sadly no longer officially with the Twitch team, but welcome to come back anytime. You can see they have the mushroom in the Goomba background. Just really going all in there.
Yes. Oh, Mushroom Month was so fun.
That was probably the most fun month. I don't know if conceive is the right word, but like the most fun month where we like, planned all our content ahead of time. We're like, wait a minute. The Last of Us is mushrooms. Mario is mushrooms. There's so many mushrooms, you guys.
Yeah.
That
I
had one of
didn't
my favorite
realize-
unexpected hidden gems was we played a game where you like raise a mushroom child, like a little indie game on itch.io.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that ended up being like a really like interesting game about. I was a little uncertain because like the art for it was like kind of like pixely. It was like these pixely, but it was like these like mushroom woman, and I was like, okay, what kind of a game is this? I was like real unsure about what turns it would take, but it ended up being like really wholesome. And all about like interacting with people when you live way out in the forest and like what you would teach to a potential, if you had to teach somebody else about life and exploring and stuff, like what would you do? So, but yeah, of course, Mario. And I think this was it the first and only time we've played Mario Party? I know it can be a dangerous game, but
Maybe we can bring it back.
I say it's a dangerous game, but we have a dangerous theme coming up for the month of January. I don't know if we can tease. But yeah, that was a really fun theme, I think, that we came up with, where at first we're like, haha, yeah, mushrooms, but actually it was cooking, it was video games, it fit into so many things. So
Yeah, I was surprised at how many like ideas we had for Mushroom Month when we were planning. So much stuff.
yeah, it's always fun when we do like Mario like party games are like the best. I remember or like Nintendo, like I remember we've done like Animal Crossing like dress ups a couple times and stuff like that.
Very fun.
So yeah, this was a fun. I think it was like one of the first ways we started the month.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh, that's right. It says who's who. Prime was that Boo, Bowser, and the Goomba.
Goomba's hilarious.
Great smiles from everyone.
Yeah.
It's a good class photo right there. All right, are you ready for number?
Okay.
Number
Yes.
6.
Number 6. Okay.
She's a lantern now. Or, well, now she's something else. Now she's a pumpkin. Oh, I can't. Oh, good thing she's rolling straight towards you. Cause
I totally hit her, though.
I got one! So rude.
You, like, rolled over my face.
Okay, so that was Witchit.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
This was a
previously.
repeat or not a repeat, like we returned to it.
Yes. Yes.
So
this was a different version, or just like maybe an update to the one that we had played
yeah,
previously.
I want to say
last.
I don't know if it was an early access release kind of a situation.
Oh,
But it's a prop hunt game for whoever
different
hasn't
mode.
played it.
Yeah.
So you basically play as, I believe J-Fun is a witch/wizard, trying to
Hunter?
catch the props bouncing around. I think.
And I know there was a mode where it was like hide
Hunter.
and seek.
Okay.
Yeah, where
Emerald
like someone's a hunter
was there.
and then...
Emerald was a witness.
Oh, yes.
Emerald was at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
He can give us more details about what went down. But yeah, I mean, it was a fun game. We wanted to play it again. I don't remember if this was during like the witchy month of Halloween. But yeah, I think it's a good party game to come back to.
Face.
Yeah, and I feel like the witches would cackle too. And sometimes there were jump scares.
Yeah. Oh, you have to try to get past the hunter into the pot.
Oh.
So they're trying to get past this person into the pot.
Okay.
And doing okay so far. You know, that's some good progress, but I don't know if Emerald, if you remember who won the round. But yeah, it's a fun game. We played it a couple times. We're always looking for more witch games. Common recurring theme. All right, we are now at number 5. Are you ready?
Top 5. Let's go.
Top 5. Next one. Oh no.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
No. Look away. I need to play number 5.
Okay.
Oh no. Number 5 is not playing.
Why don't you could reenact it?
Play. It's just number 4. Oh, my playlist is broke. Okay, I will be right back to be right back and see if I can fix this. Alright, we're back here real quick, and oh no, Jannae, I've cut you off.
Oh, no.
Let me reshare real quick. Oh no. Okay. I think I fixed it.
Oh yeah, I look much better. Now
Okay.
you don't have to just see the top of my forehead. But I mean, that's pretty much how I FaceTime my family.
Yeah.
So
Let me just fix my other scene real quick. Back. We're back. Okay, I think I have it good to go. Are you ready? Are you now that I've hyped it up? With the anticipation
is
are we
through
ready
the
for
roof.
number 5?
Let's go.
We're back here. Let's see if it'll work. Yeah, okay, we're back. We're back. 10 guys.
All right.
And we're looking at this rock, and That's what my entire military force is up to. We get things done.
Teryn, I think I can see you on the map.
Oh, no.
You're small. You're so small.
Listen. We had a slow start, you know? Okay. In my defense, this was my pacifist run at Dune multiplayer. Against Miriam, who actually did the tutorial. I got stuck on the tutorial, because I had a bug where the tutorial didn't, like, show units on the map, at the right time. So in my defense, I didn't, I was not entirely sure what I was doing until the very end. It was too late to mount any sort of a comeback. So yeah, everyone in my entire force is just looking at this rock, so...
It could
but
be
it was
a very
good rock.
interesting rock. Yeah, was it shaped like Snoopy? Or, you know, like the rocks in Arizona?
Is that what they
They're not really
do in Dune? Instead of looking at clouds, they look at rocks?
Yeah.
Okay,
Very
I've only
interesting
seen the first
formations.
movie. I've yet to finish. I was ambitiously being like, oh yeah, I'll be able to finish the book series before we play this. Mm-mm. Still in my to-do. Still lost in Emerald's bookshelf somewhere. But yeah, this was a fun multiplayer game. We were doing our book club. This was our month of literature. And finding, like, adaptations of books to video games, it's not super common to go directly there. There are some, for sure. But, like, it's you know, much more common to have, like, them adapted to movies or series.
Yeah, totally.
You know, like the
The other
Vampire
ways.
Diaries or, like, other YA, you know, genres. But yeah, going straight to video games is not something that happens very often. So this was not based on the movie Dune. I think this was based on the, like, economy of the books.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is obviously not... There's no spoilers for Dune in the game. I don't think there's any.
Well, we don't know.
Maybe,
Since
yeah.
none of us have read it.
I'm sure someone's read it, and it's really good. And that'll be me someday.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
I love your optimism.
Yeah, you know. We've got a winter break coming up, but there's time.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and Miriam have played a lot of games together. She definitely won this one. But yeah, I remember I was a pacifist, and part of that is, like, you can overtake places for free. The problem is, and so that's the strategy I was really set on. But the problem is, like, these little towns and stuff. You can see the little flags on the map where you can, like, claim places. You have to wait to have enough, like, influence to do that for free. If you don't want to use, like, military units and, you know, angrily kind of overtake where people are already living. So I wanted to do the peaceful route, which I think in the long run, I enjoy that kind of playstyle with these kinds of games, trying to find a different victory kind of condition. But yeah, early game, Miriam's right, I was slow and I was small. So maybe someday we can do, I think you do like 3 or 4 players. But maybe you can join us and have your own spice faction.
Ooh. Yeah. Maybe after I read the books.
Yeah. Maybe after we all read the books, we'll be super good at this game.
Yeah.
I think the only tie-in is that each of the factions are broadly speaking aligned with the goals of the groups.
Okay.
Like mine is Atreides, which is like kind of the main character guy, Timothy Chalamet. Basically his dad, I think, is the owner, and then like a House Harkonnen that I'm against. In this case, I'm not against Miriam, but in this case, in our rivalry, which I think was the big worm guy. If you saw the movie.
I didn't.
Okay.
Well, the second one's coming out soon, so maybe I'll watch the first one to watch the second one.
Maybe.
I've got a lot of Hallmark Christmas movies to make my way through first.
That's good. That's
So.
probably a lot easier to get through.
Yeah.
Well, in the background, while you're making cookies, you don't have to pay attention to vast amounts of lore. You can just be like,
Yeah.
oh, that's funny. There's a cute dog.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Yeah. Oh, cookies. Yeah.
Yeah. Cook more cookies. All right, let's go ahead to number 4.
Ever went to a convention.
Number
It was
4.
by accident. I don't know how we got in. We didn't have passes. It was just, I believe, in Emerald City Comic Con that we somehow slipped into for about an hour with my dad. And I was so excited to see everyone around that I made it my goal to like, oh, I really want to go to like a convention one day for real. And that was GeekGirlCon 2018 for me. And I was just dead set. I was like, that's what people do at conventions. They cosplay. So I want to do it.
Pause.
Yay, another con clip. And the cosplay clips
Yeah.
too. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Everyone's so creative.
Yeah, and once again, Miriam's sweeping these clip highlights, I think.
Yeah.
It's not a contest, but I think Miriam's ahead somehow. But yeah, these were the top 3 of the cosplay contest winners. That was on the main stage earlier. So we're filming like the side view of the main stage. It's to our right. You can kind of see it, obviously it's where all the chairs are facing. That's where the cosplay contest was earlier. There was also a really cute children's cosplay contest as well. That was very cute. Had some fun music. Obviously we didn't stream that, but yeah, it was just it's just really I don't have a lot of con experience, but just walking around and seeing people dressed up in these elaborate outfits that they probably made themselves is a fun part of it. I'm trying to remember. I know that's Vexalia from Critical Role on the left. I know that's Toph Beifong from Avatar: The Last Airbender on the right. I do not remember who Wendelin is. I don't remember that character. Do you, perchance?
I do not.
Okay.
But the bird almost looks like a Pokemon.
Yeah, that's an impressive staff that she has there.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like the dedication, the creativity of all of these cosplayers, I'm just blown away by. Because it's like, how do you have that? One, like, how do you have the vision? 2, like, how do you execute that?
The vision, the execution, the performance, the presentation.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know, and we've had Tori on stream multiple times to explain these things. And we just nodded and smiled and wow. I know you said how I can do that, but I don't know if I'm...
Yeah,
I don't know if I could dye fabric the same way you can, or come up with all these. I think it's kind of like getting a tattoo where I can't decide.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you have to you have to know all the pieces. They did mention I remember because I was behind the scenes, streaming. It's probably both Joe and I behind the camera at this point. But they were during this interview they talked about how there are so many props that you can buy from resellers. You can commission someone to make something for you. There's a huge community around getting the stuff you need. You don't have to spend thousands of hours toiling away yourself for a hand beaded thing. You can use your resources to get a lot of really cool costumes together for not as expensive as you'd think, maybe not as cheap as you'd hope, but yeah, there's some good looking cosplays that we got here, and a lovely message about being welcomed into GeekGirlCon as well. That's just a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't know if we have any other. Is there anything else we want to say about con? I don't know if we have any other con highlights. I'm nervous now about the top 3.
Oh no!
Do you have any thoughts on anything you haven't seen yet for the top 3 that you're predicting or want to see?
Oh my gosh! Now I'm drawing a blank. I do hope there are more cooking ones.
Yeah, cooking and cookies. Yeah.
Yes, and yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. Under pressure.
I know. Now that like they're presented like this, I'm like, I don't know what I did this year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like, I'm just excited to find out what we did this year.
yes.
All right, number
This is,
3.
wish they were rupees, but they're basically like coins from
Nail
Mario.
art.
But we're doing Mario.
Nail
We're doing
art.
Zelda. Not today,
Yes,
Mario.
I think this was our very
Yeah,
first
not
one.
today, Mario.
Not today.
Yeah, the Zelda.
Not today.
Yes, the geeky nail. I think this was our
From-
month of self-care. Maybe in February. But oh my goodness,
Yeah.
Jessie is
When
so
did
good.
Tears of the Kingdom come out? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't even remember that. Was it
Okay.
this year? No.
It was this year
yeah,
because it was
this-
up for Game
it
of the
was this year.
Year.
Okay.
So it definitely came out. Yeah, I have the. It was weird watching this because I have the same silicone mat from Holo Taco that she's using because I have a lot of their products as well. So it was weird. I'm like, oh, I have that too, but I'm like, yeah, so do a lot of people. It's a good silicone mat. Anyways, I don't nearly use it for nail art enough. But it's very useful to just have something that you can paint on with abandon and not worry about it. Oh, and we have a cat cam.
Yes.
We have a cat cam on stream of a sleeping blob.
I forgot the cat's name. I'm sorry, kitty cat.
Oh yeah, we love you. We don't know you. Does that warrant another pet sighting? If it's a
I
pet
think
within a
it counts.
stream? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will count it. I'll make the pet.
Yay.
Another pet. I think we'll count it again. Why not? We forgot its name, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know my cat. That must be why he ran away. He knew. Be his little kitty on stream. But yeah, this was we had as you said, we had 2 nail arts. We had this one way back early in the year. Then we had a vampy nail art. I think gradient for Halloween month. I almost said Halloween miss. The Nightmare Before Christmas holiday, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so that's two very different vibes. One that's very like soft pastel colors, and then like vampy black red gradient sparkles.
Yeah, but that one was also so fun and so
yeah, we got to vote.
Yes.
In chat, we got to vote for the vampy one. I think there are some other like softer like fall colors, you know. Like the whole all the autumn memes about sweaters, pumpkin spice. But yeah, we wanted the vampy blood dripping nails, please. And Jessie delivered. It was Jessie both times that came back to give us some wonderful nail art that is enshrined in our YouTube channel. To go check out Jessie, also known as Parchments. But yeah, and you are admiring and doing commentary on the nail art.
Yes, I attempted to do my own nails and then I gave up.
Oh.
I got very distracted as well because I was just so like blown away with what Jessie was doing because a lot of the things that she was doing with her nails like I had never seen before and I was just entranced.
Yeah, I don't of all the accessories on screen, I do not have a nail stamp. I think is the one thing where I'm like, I don't think I could get one. I don't think I would use it. They look very cool. It's like a jelly thing you put on your nail to transfer. But it can take a special kind of polish to do it really well. Which she does. But yeah, with nail art, I'm like, oh, I should do some nail art. But then like you do one finger and you're like, this is gonna take me a long time.
Yeah, I was like, well, that was an hour.
Yeah. Like, okay, so one color for the rest of my nails and we're good.
Yeah.
That'll be the exit nail, and then everything else is the same. Yeah, and this was before it's so weird seeing the old layout we've seen for some of these streams.
Oh yeah. Yes.
I mean, it does well for the colors for this one. I much love our current like retro thing that we got going on. I know we won't keep it forever, but I really like it. I like it a lot.
Yes.
All right. Oh, we're at number 2. Okay, so we're gonna do number 2.
Okay.
And then we have some just like a grab bag of staff favorites before we get to number 1.
Okay.
So are you ready for number 2?
Number 2, let's go.
Please play. There we go.
All right, now
Yay.
careful of the ceiling.
Yep.
Just stay out of the targets.
Okay.
And I should take my own advice.
Oh, that was the Ninja Turtles game.
Yes. I
So-
forgot what it's called, but there was like a pizza party. Was it a pizza?
Yeah, so it's on Game Pass. So Prime on the left is, I can never remember her name because I think I liked the Ninja Turtles, but they were just like a thing that, like, I have, like, all my male cousins were into it, my brother was into them, but, like, they just kind of passed me by. So my nostalgia is not as strong for
I
them.
think, is it April?
April sounds right.
Maybe?
And then I
My
don't
other
know the
thought is
purple one. I'm so sorry to all the Ninja Turtle fans out there. I don't know the colors.
I had to look up all of the Ninja Turtles the other day, and I can't tell you which color each one was, but it's like
Yeah.
Leonardo.
Shredder's Revenge sounds right. But although in Janae's defense, I think it does have something to do with pizza. I'm gonna say. Yeah, my strongest memory of Ninja Turtles is there was this one weird night where like something was happening with the family, like my parents were leaving for vacation or something, and I had to spend one night at my cousin's house that I'd never stayed at. And so I used one of their beds, and it was like 2 male cousins, and one of them had Ninja Turtle bed sheets.
Oh my gosh, that's
And
amazing.
so it just said like Ninja Turtles all over it, and I was like, okay, I could do this for one night, you know? It wasn't like a race car bed or anything, but I was just like, Ninja Turtles, huh? You must really like them. But I mean, I was probably like really young, so. But I never had themed bed sheets. As I don't know if that makes me a fake geek, but I never had themed bed sheets as part of my bedroom decor.
I don't think I had themed bed sheets either. No, wait, no.
Kitty would like to say something.
Kitty.
Kitty
Pets,
said nothing.
Pets.
He will sit in my lap and make it look weird because I'm petting him on my lap. That's not on camera. Please don't run away after you did all that. So yeah, it's a fun, like, again, we try and find multiplayer games. That was our format for the past year where, okay, he's gone. Where we did, like, you know, Tuesday we did, like, our panel streams, and then Thursday we try to find, like, usually multiplayer games is better, right? Because you can do it in, like, a 2-hour time window. You can play, like, a couple games, like a party game. And you can do, like, you know, with, like single-player story-based games, you don't get very far in a couple hours.
Yeah.
So we try to find, like, you know, fun multiplayer games where, you know, a couple different people can play something. And so, yeah, this one was good because it was on Game Pass. You didn't have to buy it. Everyone can just share on Game Pass and, yeah, join in the fun. So this was, we played this, I think, I don't know if we played it twice this year, but I think we have played it before.
Yes, I think we have. And I think, was this part of our month of a retro month?
I don't know.
Now I don't remember.
We didn't have a turtle month, sadly. Maybe that's next year. We'll have a month of turtles and other reptiles. I would love a reptile month, honestly.
Ooh.
That's a good one. Taking on the mushroom theme to new levels.
Okay, write that down.
Yeah, write that down. Turtles and I'm gonna throw in frogs. I know it's a. I'm making an executive decision here, but turtles and frogs. Is my.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do, I don't know. But yeah, it was a fun. It was a fun little game. I think they did pretty well. It's like a beat 'em up, you know, kind of isometric style game.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I mean, all these retro games look hard. I don't know if they are hard, but they look really hard.
Yeah.
So they all kind of have that Battletoads aesthetic.
Yeah.
Right. Are you ready for some random clips of other things?
Okay. Yeah, grab bag.
Grab bag. Okay. Do you want to know what this was? Okay, so
Oh,
you can see
boy.
on screen what it's called. I don't know the context, so let's go and get into it.
Oh, okay. I gotta know what this bunny with a basket does. So
this one.
its abilities are, well, so attack from a distance up to 4 fields away, creating a small explosion. He can devour a puppy, which will give him health and grant him motivation.
I don't want to eat. I don't know. You don't eat puppies.
That's a good rule of thumb to have.
Yeah.
So this was also part of our literature month. I think it's Inculinati, also a Game Pass game. It's kind of strange, but I like it for that. None of us knew what this was a reference to. Because like, you know, the medieval art has like a certain style to it.
Yeah.
I think it was taken after I want to say Middle English. I don't remember. Well, I in my old at one point was an English major. Still am, but it was fresher at the time. Took Middle and Old English, which is kind of like when people there's no like medieval English. It's like they're different languages. They're like if you try and read Old English, you can't because it's like a different language with different symbols. And Middle English is closer, but it's still really hard. Shakespeare is modern English, just to give you an idea of how far things go. Shakespeare is early modern English. Shakespeare is not Old English, it's modern. So Shakespeare's hard. So this was, I think, based off of just the art style, more like, you know, the weird medieval art that you see in like old books. You can see some of it on screen with the weird like goblin faces and apparently a bunny that eats puppies. I don't know if this is a reference. We do not endorse eating puppies here at GeekGirlCon. I hope you're okay with me making that statement for the crew.
I think most people share that sentiment.
Yeah, puppies do, certainly. My cat is staying silent, so I'm not going to press him for an answer or a statement.
Okay. I'll ask Sprocket. Sprocket, what do you think about eating puppies? He says no. We don't eat puppies.
I mean, all dogs are good dog, but that is a good dog response.
And also says treats, please, but not puppies.
Yeah,
but not treats made out of puppies.
Oh no. Well, I mean, and it's like you look at this because the beast in the middle, I think, is when they're choosing the little bunny rabbit holding something, and to the left of it is a dog. So like, I don't know. It's like a game where you like it's kind of like a turn-based one, I think, where you're like looking at it it's like 2D but from like a book perspective, like a page. It was an interesting game. I like it when people try new things, but this was out of left field for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know whose pick this was. We're gonna say it's Sprocket's pick. I don't think it was Sprocket's pick. I don't think
Well, I mean, it's a good PSA from Sprocket.
Yeah, thank you, Sprocket.
Yes.
We honor you.
He says
off screen.
Paws up.
All right, next one. Ode to do the jump.
Do the jump with your big feet and your big rump. You leap and you jump like a kangaroo on a stump. But watch out for that tree. It's taller than it seems. Do the jump, you'll go flying like a bird with broken wings. A really dark turn at the end. Why would you do that?
Oh my god. So this was our month of... Was it our month of AI? We had a month of something. So this was GeekGirlCon versus AI, but it wasn't like versus. We were just doing some prompts. But I remember, yeah. So I'll read it for those who have trouble reading the screen because it is through a stream, pixelated on stream. But Do the Jump is Christina's partner, right?
Yes.
Are you nodding? Okay. Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I had to think about that.
Do the Jump from chat requested a poem about themselves. And, you know, I don't know what this comes from, because, like, I know ChatGPT for those who don't know, kind of was trained on a lot of literature in ways that are, we now know are unethical after they were sued by many, many authors about the work that was used to train the AI. AI is kind of like a copy and paste word salad. But in this case, it seemed to have come up with not only something that rhymed, but has a very it's pretty funny, I will say. It does like achieve. I've seen people try to ask it to make jokes and it doesn't know. You have to explain it what a joke is. You have to be like, when I say knock knock, you say who's there, kind of a thing. But yeah, so yeah, there's a fortune. I think I got a little poem from myself as well about being a warrior. I think is what I wanted. Yeah, do the jump. That's I will say, funny poem. You did the assignment. You did the assignment, ChatGPT. I don't know what version this is. I think it's just the free one that was available way back when we did this. I do not remember the month. Do you?
It was the month of the future. I did just look it up. And also, I noticed got to add a tally for Miriam.
Yes. More Miriam.
Yes.
The Infinity Gauntlet of Miriam.
Yeah.
You got the versus game. Here we got like a chat stream. You got like 2 interviews.
Yeah.
We'll see if she
all
shows
over
up
the
again.
Content.
Yeah, all over the place. This was the year of Miriam, 2023. Unofficially. Yeah, pretty good. I'll say that was one of those things where we didn't really have like a full plan because like you never know what it's gonna say, right?
Yeah,
but that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh boy. Okay.
What is
this was Astroneer.
Why?
Oh yeah.
What is it? Dana, I'm in a hamster ball.
So this was very cute. I don't know if I watched the full stream for this one, but we played a lot of like cozy space games. Like I think we've played No Man's Sky. I think I also played that with Dina. Played Astroneer. I remember what other did we have a space month or was this also the month of future?
This must have been the month of the future.
Because space.
Or
yeah.
wait, did we have space? Now I'm gonna look it up.
I mean, it's ripe with lots of options for space. But yeah, this was again, it's a co-op game on Xbox. Yeah, Tina is the master of a few different space games because like I've played No Man's Sky with her on stream. I think she's also played Destiny and now some Astroneer. So unofficially queen of space games, I say.
What's the submarine or the game where you're underwater?
Subnautica.
Yes, which like astronauts in water.
Yeah, which is scarier than
space in water. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not only is it space, it's space underwater in a spacesuit. Which it's like the spoiler alert for the movie Gravity. It's like the end of the movie Gravity.
In water.
Yeah, that was a intense turn at the final part of the movie. I guess Interstellar also had a section involving water, kind of.
Now I don't remember that.
I think it was Julia, not Trivia Julia, different Julia, games coordinator Julia, that did Subnautica with Prime. I think we did that. We might have done that a couple times. We did it at least once. Did a super early Subnautica stream. They might have come back to these games. Just have so much options. Like we never we don't usually return to the same game, but it would be fun to do one of these base building games and kind of build up like a GeekGirlCon base, kind of like a home base kind of a thing.
Yeah, kind of like how we did with our Valheim streams.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised. Well, I guess it's because a lot of them are from last year as well as this year. Yeah, no. So I think this is. I will double check. I believe this is the last of the grab bag clips. We'll check. Oh no, we have one more. We have one more after this.
Okay.
Sorry. I know I prematurely thought that was it. So, but no, yeah, we have one more grab bag one after this. Yeah, I thought there'd be more because I have there were a lot of funny moments in like Valheim, and I think this year and last year we did a big Give Big stream where we played Among Us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were like really big fun events where we could like get together for charity, not only for obviously we are a nonprofit, but I think we also raised a lot of money for was it the Abortion Care Network?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, helping to fund abortions for because we live in, of course, Seattle, where we do have more women's health care readily available. It's not the case for everyone, so I think we were raising money for it and to help women who don't have access to that right now, which of course is still an ongoing cause that we support. As always, everybody, every geek, everybody. I can do our slogan correctly. So, I think we have one more grab bag, and then we have our final number one. Let's get to the second to last.
Can I touch your temporal sword?
I'm kind of particular about who I let hold it, so
Just the tip. But you already said you felt a connection.
So that was, I mean, Emerald could help here as well. Oh yeah, so this was our this was our donation stream. So last year for Give Big, we had a Big Among Us stream. This year, Give Big was Fiasco, where chat could donate to change the game and introduce new cards.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was a fun, chaotic stream that we did for Give Big. A temporal sword. I don't remember what it did. It sounds very cool. I would also ask if I could hold the sword. I don't know if I would ask to touch someone's sword was, I think, the choice of phrase that caused it to be clipped. But yeah, it was a fun game. We also had Ash, who I don't know how many streams she's joined us for. Yet sadly, no Miriam for this one. But I'm sure Miriam was in chat as well. But yeah, this was Did you play any board game streams this year, Jannae?
I don't think so. It was generally on the Tuesday panel streams.
Right.
But maybe next year.
Maybe.
We'll
Maybe.
see.
Yeah, this was fun. We were gonna do a board game, I think last, I want to say Thursday. But yeah, unfortunately the one night we wanted to play the online board game, the servers were like down or something, like it could only load for one person. So we ended up doing a Gartic phone instead.
We'll have to do another month of like repeats or leftovers.
Yeah.
To try it out again.
We'll have a year of just the freezer where you just constantly pull out leftovers to defrost.
Yeah, the chest freezer.
Yeah. The garage freezer.
This was lost at the bottom.
Yeah, the garage freezer.
Yeah.
Which is where you put the stuff you don't even want in the house.
Yeah.
We'll just store it all. Apparently the temporal sword sent you back in time.
Okay.
So yeah, because I don't remember. This was not a game I was familiar with. I'm reading the card on screen for those who can't. It's in the upper left near Tina, and it says the temporal card is a relationship card, and it says lovers usually separated by centuries. So I don't know what that means. But I guess that's what a sword with that thing does to it. So only Emerald knows, and she's given us a clue, and I think that's all we're gonna get in the temporal sword. But yeah, fun game, good memories, good streams, good charity.
Yes, raise some money.
Okay, now that we have one more stream, is there anything else from this year that you can think of? Do you have any guesses?
Okay, I'm going to guess. Did we play that? It was like another medieval game where there was some Twitch integration.
I like that game. That was called King of the Castle.
Yes. Okay.
That was not up there. The highlight is on our YouTube channel. That was a very fun one. I would love to go back to that, especially because we played it on launch day.
Yes.
And they've had some updates, and the devs hopped into chat to say hello. That was a good stream.
Yes, I liked that stream so much, and I thought the Twitch interactions, integration was super fun and very clever.
Yeah, because like over the stream we had some people dropping in and out. But yeah, it was a really good way to like sort of like you weren't totally anonymous, but like you didn't have to talk or say anything. You just kind of voted on stuff and like made choices and helped like kind of steer the story. I think Do the Jump had a villain arc as like a vampire. I want to say.
Yes, there was like a lot of
bloody.
votes for chaos, and it was very fun.
Yeah, and I abandoned my wife at some point, which I stand by it. The optics were bad. I understand.
Yeah.
I get that. I get why chat turned against me. But listen, I made a choice. It was a tense moment. We'd only been married for like a day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I forget. Were you one of the factions, or were you where were you? I was the monarch in that stream. Where were you?
I was in a faction, I believe.
Do you remember? Were you blue?
Oof, I do not remember.
Okay, there was like blue, red, purple was I think the vampires on the hill with a potato farm or something.
Okay,
I think the blue were like.
I don't think I was that one.
Okay, the blue were I think those were like the mountainous ones that were kind of they're like the King of the North in Game of Thrones. And then yellow was the one I married into a little bit of range. She kind of had to vote between the 3 bachelors or bachelorettes. Yeah, that was a good structured game. It just was. I remember it was long because we had to we didn't know how long it was, so we had to kind of cut it off after one of the side stories ended. But yeah, that was a very fun one. I don't know if we had any top clips from that. I think just the whole stream was a highlight for me.
Yes.
There's one that I couldn't. There's one clip that's my favorite clip. I don't remember if it was this year or last year, but it was the power washing stream. Do you remember that?
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was Prime, and I do not remember her guest, but they were power washing a treehouse, and there was a really dirty under part where you could you could wash how people do graffiti. You can do that with power washers where you you do wash me or something.
Yeah.
I remember we were taking chat suggestions. I don't know if it was me or someone else, but someone said, "Oh, do the word butt." And then somebody else said, "Do the word wash me." And so we ended up writing wash butt. Which was it's there, so
the other clip I remember really liking was it was another cooking stream, and it was Tina. I can't remember what her food was, but her video was the the Wes Anderson style filter just directorial style. And
yeah,
this is very clever, and it was timely because everyone was doing it. That was what was trending, and I was like, Tina, this is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the cooking ones I really liked. I think it was did you make something with Coca-Cola for the summer?
Yes,
recipe?
The Coca-Cola cake. It was very good, but so sweet. I don't know if I recommend it. I think, was it a month of a retro recipes? I think
yes.
Prime made us a salad.
I think you each picked a decade, and Prime, for some reason, picked the decade where you mix vegetables and Jell-O to make salad.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Sure.
I'm glad we don't. I'm glad that is no longer a trend.
Yeah, it's I think it just exists to be like, wasn't that weird? Anyways.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, a content creator will unearth like, can you believe people did this? And it's like, I've been to the Midwest, so yes, I can. I have had a fruit salad that was pineapple suspended in Jello. I love sweet things, but that's not for me, and that's not what I picture when I picture salad. So
yeah,
it was not. It's not for me. But at least that's sweet, you know. But I remember yours because I think we uploaded it first to YouTube, and it was doing some pretty good numbers. Oh, and according to Emerald, it's also on TikTok.
Oh, yay!
Thank you, social team, for the assist for spreading our lovely clips across the interwebs. We appreciate you.
Yay,
Okay.
social!
So no spoilers. I will now show you the final clip for tonight. Number 1.
Yay!
For you, GeekGirlCon, I give you the bread of Lummis, our most beloved chef. May it be a snack for you in hungry times when all other snacks run out.
I love the glowing music.
Yes.
First of all,
the hair.
this almost goes off screen with how long and flowing. Is wig the right even word for this hair?
I don't know if that like appropriately encompasses.
Yeah.
No.
Because I think so this is Tori. So the cosplayer we talked about, this is the
yes, cosplayer extraordinaire.
Cosplayer chemist extraordinaire, all of the things. Yeah, lovely, like look at the braids, like all of the hair, the outfit, the lovely bread, the music in the background, like yeah, I remember was it Emerald, did you say like this was one of our oh, it's not from this year, but it was shared on socials this year. You know what? It counts.
Yes.
I say it counts. For sure, because I remember like one of our first cosplay streams was Tori did like a 3-part session all about different ways to cosplay, different stages, like the planning stage, like dyeing fabric sewing stage, and like the sort of the putting it all together kind of thing. And yeah, one of them was she mentioned one of her cosplay outfits for like cons and stuff was a athleisure Galadriel.
Yes.
So, this is the full Galadriel, I believe. And yeah, some lovely bread. I have not had this kind of bread. Lemdus bread, you said?
Yes. I also have not had it, but it looks tasty. I think I'm also just like really hungry.
Yeah.
Like between like the cookies and the breads, like I just need some carbs.
Yeah, so I think this was definitely a good one, and it brings together the cosplay, our lovely expert Tori, lovely food,
fantasy.
Yeah, it's all into theme. It's all fitting together. And yeah, like these are also really good ones to share on social because, like, you know, I've seen and tried to follow those tasty recipes and stuff where it's like a 30-second clip of stuff putting together, but like I definitely like our video team and like anyone like you and like Prime that goes out and like makes these videos. Like Tina and Emerald and I think Christina made some like cocktails and stuff. Like all of our Twitch team, like anyone who joins us for these and like puts these together. These are definitely like they're just really great. They bring like together all the things that we like about GeekGirlCon and food.
Yes.
And you can make these at home because we use recipes from like books or slightly modify ones. But they're all centered around a theme. So if you want to throw like a geeky party, anything else this holiday season, we have a lot of like, fun little recipes. If you wanted a Lord of the Rings themed party and you wanted to go all out, you could show up with this hair and this bread and have a wonderful you would steal if you didn't steal the show. I would like to know what else.
No, the bar is pretty high at that party then.
Yeah, you walk in fashionably late wearing this outfit and carrying some snacks, and you are stealing the show for sure. So yeah, that's our Twitch wrap up. Thank you, Jannae, for joining me. It was great to do this with another Twitch team member, of course. And yeah, just sort of a year-end recap and bookend for everything. Bookend for book club.
Woohoo! Yes.
Yeah, so we will be coming back in the new year. We're gonna kind of switch up our content a bit for next year. I think we're coming up. Do you remember the day that we're coming back? We will be uploading to YouTube in the meantime.
Want to say it is
January 11th. And I guess we'll go ahead and announce it, maybe, if we're ready.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. January
Or
is
we
the
can
month
keep it
of
a mystery.
I was gonna say murder.
Oh.
But it is mystery. And we're
Maybe
playing a
there's
lot of
a
murder
murder
mystery
mystery.
games. So it is murder
Yeah.
and or mystery for the month of January. So speaking of dangerous games, and dangerous
Yeah, so it's
multiplayer
still-
games.
Yeah. So the month theme is still a mystery. So just tune in.
It's mystery. We do have plans. That's not a mystery. But yeah, we'll be uploading. We did stream at Con this year. We had some sound issues, but I will be uploading our remaining sort of Conline video or in-person GeekGirlCon videos to our YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and put the command in chat. Yeah. So yeah, we have all of our streams there. All of these clips can probably be found on different videos on there. We don't upload a lot of gameplay, but all of our board game streams we usually do. And yeah. Thank you so much for
Yay.
joining us, everyone. Yeah, 2023 clip countdown. Yeah, this was fun to do. It's too bad most of our team is already out for the holidays. Would have loved to have, like, you know, we don't have total recall of everything that happened this year, you know. But I think we encompassed all of the as much as we could, you know, with what happened this year. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and find someone to raid. Do you have anything else that you want to wrap up your thoughts with?
Just everyone, thanks for joining us throughout the year, and we hope to see you again next year.
Yeah, all right. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and throw us two thanks for watching. Let me see if I can find someone to raid. I've never heard of this game, but someone called Sagebell is playing Prey for the Gods. With an A and an E. What's that about? We'll find out. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye. Have a good night.